County. And during the national holiday, this area welcomes around 230,000 visitors, tourists. And these people are living in the guest house in this area, which is at the Xianju village. In this village, we have only around 400 households. Every day, they will receive around 3,000 travelers here. So they will eat here, they will live here to enjoy the countryside life. But with the increasing number of tourists, it will create some pressure or some of the negative impact on the environment of this village, as they will generate some garbage every day. This will put pressure for the environmental protection. And the local authorities has initiated a series of methods to help to ease the tension for the environmental protection. Now you can see a parking lot, meaning that many people would like to travel to this area with their private car. You can see people will park their cars in this area. And of course, you can take public transportation to come here. On my right-hand side, this is the public shuttle bus, so the tourists can also take the shuttle bus to visit this village. And in Xianju County, they also provide some electric vehicles. You can download an application, scan the QR code, and then you can take this electric vehicle. This will help to mitigate the carbon dioxide emission and protect the environment in this region. So for the guest house, they are also providing bicycles for the tourists. And today we have one bicycle available today, so I would like to take this bicycle to bring you the scenery of this village. Today is very cool and it's very refreshing and it's very comfortable to visit here today. And for this village, you can see a billboard here, and you can see they have to do a lot of work to protect the environment. And on this board, it shows the waste sorting, the garbage classification in this area. We have 4 different colors of garbage bin, and you can put different kinds of garbage in different types of bins. So now I would like to take the bicycle to bring you a tour in the village, so you can better understand how these people do to protect the environment in the village. For the size of the Xiaye village, it is not very big. And in the past few years, you can see the villagers there actually renovate their guest house. And some of the guest houses are built new homes to provide lodging for the tourists. You can see an old man sitting in front of the guest house. So for this one, it's a very typical guest house in this region. So for the size of Xiaye village, it's not very big, as I just mentioned, but still you can see a lot of guest house available here. There were around 400 households here, and 100 out of them are used as guest house. So when you're paying a visit here, you can choose one of them for your accommodation. So for this area, it will receive maximum 3,000 visitors per day.
那像这个村里面，我们也是能够看到，这村里面整个的环境啊，可以说是非常的宁静，而且非常的干净。
You can see this area is very quiet.
这种乡村的这种气息。
And you can actually feel the countryside spirit here.
在这个路上非常平坦。要是一般来说，我们骑着自行车在这里感受呢，其实还是非常的。
It is quite relaxing cycling in this area, very comfortable.
游客们经常去的这个神仙居的景区，其实只有3公里左右。
So if you start from here, it takes around like 3 kilometers to arrive at the scenic part of Xianju County.
像我们在这个琅琊榜电视剧里面，那这个仙气飘飘这个琅琊阁这个地方，
You can actually visit some of the shooting sites from the TV series. You may have a general impression of the scenery of the Xianju County. It is very comfortable to take a ride here. For this one, this is the guest house who rent me the bike. Let's take a look.
其实走进来会发现，这家民宿呢，给大家是提供了好几辆的这个自行车。
You see, there are many bicycles available for this guest
进
house.
入这家民宿之前呢，我先掏出一样小东西，这就是我今天要来的一个任务。那也就是为了
So this is my task
一
today,
个非常环保的一个生活呢，所以在当地
which is a
弹竹乡的
green
夏夜村呢是
checklist.
给所有来这里的游客呢，会有一个这样子的绿色生活
In
的
order
清
to
单
better
这里包
protect
括
the
9个
environment
项目
for
这
the
9个项目呢，
Xianju Village, it will provide a green checklist to all the tourists. You can see there are 9 items listed in this checklist.
公交或者是步行的方式来到沙叶村
So,
居
for
住
example,
然后不要抽烟
they're saying
不要有
that
剩菜剩饭等等
we encourage people to take public transportation to visit Xiaye Village and no smoking, indoors, etc.
这个民宿。其实这民宿我们是昨天就已经到
So let's
过了
visit one of the guest house to better understand this green checklist and understand what exactly can we do to protect the
在这里呢，我们
environment.
就能够看到，在每一家的这个民宿门口
So this guest house is very simple and comfortable.
写着有像这样子允许这个绿地的这样一种范围。这里面呢就包括
You can see before you enter into the guest house,
可以锁定
there is a note published at the door of the guest house.
提到的
It also mentions some of the items you have to be aware
食
of.
用品啊等等等等。而且呢，这里面
For example, they're saying no use of disposal items, clean garbage, no smoking, etc. And at the front of each guest house, they will put 2 garbage cans so it can help to sort the waste.
有意思的一家民宿，然后设计师也是把它
This is a very interesting one.
像古朴这样一种方式，所有这样一些原木呢，仿佛
It's very simple, very
非
ancient.
常年代有点久远的这种乡村的一些气息。
So the look and feel of this guest house takes you back to the old age.
这位呢就是我们这个民宿的老板呀，你好，你好，你好，你好，你好，
So this is the boss. Hello.
非常的有意思。那到班的一个打卡，好，您好。
And today we are visiting this guest house to better understand the green checklist. Does every one of the guest house have such kind of green checklist? Yes, many of them have the green checklist. We are one of them. And for some supermarkets, restaurants, they also provide the green checklist to the tourist. So for the accommodation, so which items are included? When the guests check in, we will provide the tourists the green checklist at the front desk. And I will also offer some explanation to them. For example, the waste sorting, and take the garbage with them when they're checking out. And I will also want to remind them, please do not use the disposal items. And clean the garbage when they're doing the outdoor activities. For example, if they want to do a barbecue outdoors, please clean the garbage. Maybe we can take a look at one of the rooms to better understand the checklist. Currently, many people would like to drive to the countryside, and they would like to relax themselves, just like spend 1 or 2 days at the countryside. It's very normal nowadays. It is not just limited to the aged people. Some of the younger generation, they would like to pay a visit to the countryside. I understand some of the people are traveling here for relaxation. They just want to spend a very short holiday during the weekends. You know, to drink some teas and read some books, just to relax themselves. Now we arrive at one of the guest rooms. So there are many items you can do to protect the environment here. First of all, no use of disposal items. So here you can see you have some disposal brush and soap, towels, etc. This is a small toolkit. If you take all of these items on your own, so you're not going to use the disposal items here. So by exchange, we would like to offer them 4 points as a reward. For myself, I always do business travel. I also take my own toolkit. For example, I will do my towels and brush on my own, so I can help to protect the environment. And I will also take some shampoos with me. So this is also a way for green traveling. So all of these items, it is actually quite light and convenient to take with you. So we will not use these disposal items. And we also offer a small plate of fruits. At the same time, we have 2 garbage bins. So the white one is recycled garbage, and the black one is not recycled. So for each room, we will raise the awareness for the tourists to do the garbage sorting. Here we can also see some sleepers, the disposal sleepers. However, this is not good for the environment. So when I'm visiting abroad, I also realized that some of the hotels or bed and breakfasts, they will not offer sleepers in order to protect the environment. And if you want to use some of the disposal items, you have to pay for it. And in Xianju County, we actually initiate a serious mechanism to encourage people to protect the environment. For myself, I always do a lot of traveling. I also have this awareness to protect the environment, not to create waste. And I understand that now, under the context of rural revitalization, we have to make our utmost efforts in every corner of our life to protect the environment. So this green checklist will help us to lift the rural revitalization. So, as you are from the local area, I believe you do have this strong willingness to promote this philosophy. Last time I remember a guest from Thailand visited here. I offered him the green checklist. He was quite surprised because he never think of, even in the countryside, we have such an interesting checklist. So the most important thing is to raise the awareness for the tourists, for their environment protection. Let's go downstairs. This is a 3-story guest house.
其实来到这边呢，无论是住民宿，还是品尝这边的农家乐，像还有一点就是大家出来旅游的时候呢，往往要吃好吃的。
When you are visiting this area, of course, housing is one aspect, and at the same time, you will also want to taste some delicious food. And also, there's another initiative here. That is the Clear Plate campaign. So they advocate the idea of no wasting of food. So even though we are offering buffet, but just keep in mind, do not waste extra food. We can also find that in the green checklist. If you can do that, you will be awarded for 5 points as the reward. From time to time, we see people wasting food. It is such a pity. So before the guests are come for dining, first of all, we would like to recommend some famous local food for them, and also we will remind them not to waste food. If they have some leftover on the table, we will recommend them to take away. And in this guest house, you can see there is a small courtyard, so people can do some outdoor activities here. For example, they can do barbecue. And we see there are some streams along by the guest house. Some people would like to do the barbecue along the streams. So we will also want to remind our travelers not to pollute the water. You can see there was some barbecue rack here. So if you can finish the barbecue event, please clean the garbage. So if you can clean the garbage, you will be rewarded with some green points. So this will not only provide you some reward points, this will also help to protect the environment. So there are many items that we can do to help to raise awareness of environmental protection. So currently, many people, they're taking their own garbage bag in visiting the lounge. As we have provided different types of garbage bins for them for classification of the waste, some of them has already have this awareness to bring their own garbage bag. So I would like to check how many points I can claim. Well, I'm riding a bicycle to come here. I don't smoke. I also take my own personal belongings here. Well, no waste food. And I will also want to participate in the waste sorting. I will clean the garbage. I will not use any disposal items. So actually, all of these items are not difficult tasks. So just a warm reminder, if you want to visit the countryside, please make sure that you can fulfill the requirements for the green checklist. So what are the use of the points? So later I will offer more explanation. With the stamp, meaning that I have already completed a series of checklists. With this checklist, I can gain some rewards. Now we have seen a group of visitors. We would like to make our utmost efforts to protect the environment and also bring the green philosophy to our visitors. Now I will visit the tourist center to better understand the usage of the points. Now I'm visiting the tourist center to further explain the function and the usage of the points. So we have a special guest here. So Miss Gu, she's coming from the tourist center. So I would like to show you my checklist. So what's the function of this checklist? So maybe when we come to the tourist center, you can give us more introduction. Well, actually, in this village, it used to be in a mess, but now we have made some renovation, and you can see the environment has been completely changed. In this area, we have different ancient tools. For example, we have a sorting device. It can help to filter the wheat and the grains. Also, we have a large pot. In the past, we used this pot to make pickles. And we reserve these tools to protect the environment. And we can also grow some plants. These tools can also be used as a decoration for the village. So we have maintained the original look and feel of the village. And this area is very close to the scenic spot of Xianju County. And nowadays, more and more people are visiting here. And in order to protect the environment, we also initiate a lot of mechanisms to encourage the tourists to protect the environment. For example, we have the green guideline. For example, we want to make sure that every household is clean. And also, we grow a lot of trees and plants to make this place more beautiful.
农村里面就以前啊，都没有了。
就调解这村里面的一些琐事儿。
琐事我们有这样子规定了，就如果谁家就是吵架的话，不管对错，种5棵树。
And we also have a consulting center.
绿化美化家园的方式来调解矛盾。
So if two households are having some like conflicts, so the authority may encourage them to grow more trees in order to ease the tension between the two households. This is a method for us to solve the conflicts. Before this area is developed, many people are working outside. And in the past, we have some local food that was very famous. And after this area is renovated, some of the people are coming back to their hometown and develop their own business. And this is a plaza. So people can dance in this area. It's just an area for entertainment. And of course, we can see some of the flavor of the old town in this village. And we feel very honored that many people love this place. In this area, it is the largest guest room. It has around 60 beds, which can accommodate over 100 people. And you also can find some meeting rooms here. Now the condition gets much better, and the villages, they're opening up their own business. At the same time, they're also trying to protect the environment and also to bring the green lifestyle to the visitors. That's why we create this green checklist, so we can raise the awareness to the visitors for environmental protection. So now you can see the village has completely changed. It's very clean and very beautiful. For this village, it's just an example for other beautiful countrysides in China. We have some renovating buildings, guest house, and of course we see the efforts that has been taken by the villagers to protect the environment. Now we have arrived at the tourist center. Now I would like to further understand the checklist.
对，这有一个中心，还挺有这个乡村的意思，这个味道，有很多村里的这种小摆件在这哈。对。
Here we are.
来，我们来兑换一下。对，啊，你看到这就是我们的一个绿币兑换处。
This is my checklist. And you can see this is the area where you can claim your reward points. And some of the conditions are listed for rewarding the points. So I realized one item, which is participate in volunteer projects. What does that mean? So for example, if some people, they would like to promote the idea of green lifestyle to other people, meaning that they are participating in the volunteer projects. Let's see how many points I can get today. Garbage sorting, 2 points. Clean the garbage, 5 points. No use of disposal items, 2 points. $28 points in total.
村里的绿币到底是怎么样的？就是这样一张绿币。对，
Let's take a look at the points voucher.
等级兑换，对。那这样子的绿币呢，我们是可以去兑换这样一些东西，我们待会可以来继续了解一下。
So let's see what we can get with these vouchers.
好，好，谢谢，好，谢谢。
Thank you. So you can go to the supermarket and deduct some of your parking fee, or you can exchange some of the necessities in our supermarket. So you can actually use these points just as you use the RMB. Alright, maybe I can pick some souvenir and I can exchange some postcard. You can see this postcard is very beautiful. It depicts the scenery of Danju village. So how much does it cost for the postcard? It costs around 10 RMB. Alright, so I will give you 10 points voucher to exchange for 1 postcard. So you can receive 1 pack of postcard. So for this postcard, it actually was printed with the beautiful scenery in this area. Thank you.
好，那么谢谢两位。好，那么接下来呢，我们就要去兑换。我看看这个绿币还能用在些什么方面。
I have some remaining points. Let's see what other things I can get. For this promotion of the green lifestyle, it doesn't just limit it to Danju village. It actually spread out to different villages in the Xianju county. So with your hard work and dedication, you can receive some of the reward points. And we have Miss Gao as a special guest here to join us. So I would like to invite her to give us more introduction about this reward system. So for the reward points, it was initiated by the local government of the Xianju county. It will help to elevate the green development in the region of Xianju County. So I want to further understand what exactly can I do to receive the green points. So I would like to introduce an app, the Xianju app, and also I'm holding a residence card. For the residence card, each one of the villages have one of them. When we say green lifestyle in this region, meaning that you would like to take public transportation to visit or have a trip in Xianju County. So first of all, you have to connect your residence card with the app. Then I have a home page for the points. So my balance is 3 points. Actually, I have used a lot of the points here. And we have a green points mall on the app. So you can exchange for some necessities in the supermarket. At the same time, you can also donate some of the green points for charity programs. And also you can donate the green points to help with the green transportation. You may want to know, what can we do to exchange for some points? If you ride 5 times of bicycle, you can exchange for 1 point. And if you take 10 times of public transportation, you can also exchange for 1 point. Or if you take 10,000 steps per day, you can get 1 green point. So all of these help to reduce the emission of the carbon dioxide. We have many loyal customers who are fulfilling the green lifestyles every day. I want to share some statistics. By the end of September, we will say we will have around 20,000 loyal customers who are participating in the green lifestyle. Of course, we want this number to grow in the future. Thank you so much. Now I have some remaining points. I will visit the supermarket to see if I can get more things. Hello. I have this many of green points. So, how can I use these green points? Well, everything is available. Depends on how many green points you have obtained. How many people are using the green points? Well, there are many. I could not remember the exact number. Maybe you can show me how many green tickets you have collected. Let's take a look. It feels like many people would love to participate in this green lifestyle. Yes, many people are using this. So for the amount I'm showing to you, it is just the amount that I collected for the past week. Well, I have a few bucks here. Let's see what I can get. In many villages, I can see some people would like to exchange goods with some disposal items. It's very popular in the village. And it's very convenient. You can also exchange the points with some daily necessities, some snacks, or some of the shampoos and shower gels, etc. It's very convenient. And this method is very welcoming in the local area. It is actually an innovative way to help to protect the environment and engage in the green lifestyle. So how many you have? So this snack costs around 4 points. So I'm very happy. At the same time, I'm protecting the environment, and also I can claim some snacks. Now I can see many shuttle buses and parking here, meaning that a lot of visitors are coming here for a visit. So I encourage all of you to engage in the green lifestyle and to help with the rural revitalization. So this time you can enjoy the beautiful scenery of the countryside, and also you can get some green points. So this is the live streaming today. We have broadcasting you from the Xianju County of Zhejiang Province.